Oh, I love the horn. I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. I'm a Jeep guy. What's up? Sean, 1 a.m. What? Thank you for staying up, man. I hope to do you proud. What's up, Top Gun? Nate has died. Fire. Let's go. What's up, Nate? Handsome Hanson. Just got off work from Pixar Place. Listening on my drive home. Let's go. I was just in Pixar Pier today. I never seen so many characters. They had Mr. and Miss Incredible. They had Sadness and Joy, Buzz Lightyear, Bo Peep. I was like, what is going on? And they even had Anger. He was like doing meet and greets. I was like, this is the most characters I've seen in Pixar Pier. I don't even know when. I don't know when I've seen that many characters. What's up, Robbie? Let's go. What's up, Nicole? My day was wonderful. I had a chance to go to California Adventure. I've been hanging out with the baby. And then I went golfing and I walked, which was brutal. There's a difference between golfing on a cart and then golfing walking. It's just like you got to just gain all this energy out of nowhere to hit a ball far after you walked a ton. But I had a lot of fun. My feet are done though. What's up, Antonio? What's new? We'll see. What's up, Alex? Fire. What's up, Jack K? Finally catching a live. What's up? This is late night. We're really late night. 10 p.m. What's up, Lord Shazeth? Goth Vlogger, what's up? Junior. SoCalorific, thank you for all the updates. So many great updates from SoCalorific. I don't know if you put out a YouTube yet or not, but I saw on your Instagram. I haven't had a chance to be on the social medias too much today. What are we going to talk about tonight? I want to talk a little Horrors Unleashed. What's up, Andre? By the way, happy birthday! Happy birthday! Andre's birthday. Happy birthday, Andre! Love you, man. Bonfires. Can we get some birthday cakes? Can everybody just drop some birthday cakes in the chat? Birthday. Some birthday. Where are we at? Drop some birthday cakes in the chat. Happy birthday, Andre. Have they announced opening date for Infinity Defense? Nothing. It's just a dirt field. Nothing really going on yet. What's up, Hiram? I would assume like Steel should be coming soon. You know what I mean? But man, Disney don't work as fast as Universal. It's very obvious. Instead of Disney Philharmonic, we should get Powerline Concert using holograms. I love it. I still got to watch the documentary. I have not had a chance. I will, though. I will. Any updates on T-Pad? I think it was so calorific. Let me go to Instagram. I got to open up Instagram. So calorific. Hold on. Calorific. Why can't I find Calorific? Calorific. Oh my gosh. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not spelling it right. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I feel like I'm spelling it right. It's just not coming up. So calorific. There we go. I don't know why my search just wasn't showing anything. Shout out to So Calorific. Look at this thing right here. I want to see this in person. As far as I've gone to Universal, I don't remember a Spirit jersey, a Simpson Spirit jersey. I think it's a Spirit jersey. You know, Universal likes to do their own long sleeve, so it might even be just a Universal. I don't know, but it's nice. That is cool. I kind of wish the clouds were a little bigger, but it's all right. It's all right. But So Calorific, follow her. Awesome on YouTube as well. But she put on her story, if it comes up, what's going on? I don't know what's going on with my Instagram. Damn, I guess I can't see the story. But they're working on the facade. Whatever that tent is behind Transformers, they're working on it. Like the front, the facade, it looks like it's going to come pretty far out beyond the tent. It's going to be cool. It's going to be cool. It is a Spirit jersey and it's soft. Wow. Those are words you don't hear too often. I like soft Spirit jerseys. Some of my favorite. Just watched a video on Epic Universe, the Ministry of Magic. Amazing. It is. It's, I still have yet to see on-ride footage. I feel like we're not that far away. They're doing pass holder preview, hotel on property preview next week. You best believe everybody's sneaking in cameras. So all these POVs that the media and team members, they didn't do it. They're not allowed to do it, I guess. But you already know all these. There's people that don't even care are coming in soon. So I feel like all the spoilers, they'll probably all be here soon. When do you think they will start testing Fast and Furious? I don't know. I'm thinking like October. You know what I mean? Somewhere in that range. Could be earlier, but I'll say October. It's been a year now. Where's Disneyland Forward? You tell me. I don't think we get Disneyland Forward next 10, 15 years. Like they do not go across the street to that parking lot next to Pixar Place and all that. I just don't think they do. I don't think they do. Glasses cam, yeah. I talked to a buddy who I haven't seen in a while, and I saw him at Universal, and the first thing I noticed is he had the glasses cam thing. Like I could see it. I was like, it's just funny. Those glass cams are very popular now. I don't care to buy that, but yeah, they're popular. Like, are they being sold at Costco or something? Like, so many people have it now. Disneyland Forward is Disneyland Never. It'll happen at some point. 3/10 up already. I know. Was it HHN 365? I'm pretty sure it was them. I'm pretty sure. Let me see. We got another tent that went up. And am I tripping? I could have sworn they posted another tent went up. There it is. So shout out to HHN 365. Another tent went up, and this is the one where Frozen Empire was. Very exciting. We are on the verge of just things are going down. They're going down big time. So this is exciting. It just sucks, from the studio tour, you really can't look at it. The only way you could get this view is it's like an adventure you have to go through. But I'm excited. I'm excited. It seems like these tents that are going up, they're working on them right away. So I don't doubt we see a layout for it very, very soon. Can we talk about D23 Orlando? Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for Destination D23. It's a bigger venue. I've heard, this is just rumor, but I've heard we might get some confirmations on this is where Avatar is going to go. This is where Coco might go. Like stuff like that. We'll see what comes true, but I'm excited. I'm very excited. What's up, Ed? Alonzo scored opening night tickets for FanFest. What? Are you for real? Really excited to see how this event goes. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, congratulations. Yeah. We should be hearing more things on FanFest very soon. Just be ready. Make an original Carrie maze. Replicate. I don't know. I didn't watch Carrie, so I really can't comment. Any new stuff that's coming to HHN? Nothing at this point, my friend. No announcements. When do you think they'll put up a tent for Mummy? I think it's going to be soon. Somebody asked John about that. Are we going to get a tent even though FanFest is happening? And the answer was yes. So, for all we know, it could go up tomorrow. I think Parisian Courtyard will be coming soon. The Mummy, I don't know, man. People have asked John about the Mummy location, and he has been silent. He did confirm, or I don't want to say confirm, but he said he's working on it about the Mummy location. But ever since people have asked him in the last couple weeks, he has not answered. So I don't know. I don't know about the Mummy. We'll definitely be live streaming. I will not be in attendance. That Destination D23 is in Orlando. I have no intentions of going, but we'll cover it from headquarters. That awesome sweater I saw today. Yeah, dude. Let's show that real quick. Yeah, that is for sure the coolest merch we've seen. Right here. This, I'm going to go on a limb and say this is the coolest. This is the coolest piece of merchandise coming out of FanFest. I highly doubt there will be anything better than this. I hope there's a shirt that goes with it too, so it's not just a hoodie, but why is it a video game? I don't know. That'd be cool if they just out of nowhere, they're like, and we're dropping a video game. I think there is a Back to the Future video game, right? I don't know. There's been so many things in the past. Let me see. Do you think with recent advancements and previous use of animatronic at HHN that we'll be seeing animatronics be incorporated in mazes? If I've been talking about that with people. I think if we get Five Nights at Freddy, they're going to stick to animatronic. I don't think they'll be scare actors. So it'll kind of feel like Chucky, I guess, just on a bigger scale. But yeah, it's kind of crazy that HHN has got so good with animatronics. Like, what the heck? La Lechuza, the Chucky animatronics, the crow that we had, little baby crow. This is crazy. Does Orlando do animatronics? I don't know. Hollywood is just stepping it up every year. But yeah, I hope they keep doing animatronics. I feel like it's been a great addition. The Last of Us, man, how could I forget that? I started watching One Piece not too long ago. Really liked it. Can't wait for the merch. There's a lot of One Piece merch. There's a lot. There's a lot of merch of everything. I have heard that the merch it's here. It just hasn't been put out yet. Um, I hope it's soon. I don't know when, but I hope it's soon. Have you talked about Universal Studios UK? No, I have not. Who wrote that? BBC, UK, Universal. Mm-mm-mm. You know, I thought it was confirmed too, but when you read the article, a source close to Universal, you see, it's a source. A source close to Universal UK project has told BBC what fans can expect from the new part. So, I don't doubt that these things are right, but this is not like this is for sure. You know what I mean? But it's right here. James Bond, Paddington, Lord of the Rings. Are you freaking kidding me? Ridiculous. How did they get these like better visuals? What the heck? I'm still trying to figure out what those words are. I kept thinking it was Hollywood, but it for sure doesn't say. It might not even be words for all we know. Yeah. Source. Trust me, bro. Just trust me. So, yeah, I wanted to jump with excitement, but in this article they mentioned too Hill Valley, Back to the Future. They also mentioned Jurassic Park, Minions. It's kind of weird that they're mentioning Jurassic Park and not Jurassic World. So I don't know. I don't know what these BBC people. I don't know. Like I don't doubt they're right, but it's a source. A source is telling us. You know what I mean? We got John Brown dropping super chat. I am a big fan. I am Dodgers employee, GSR employee. We have a game versus the Cubs. I got my World Series ring. I have season for Universal. Hey, I'm a Dodger fan too, man. Go Dodgers. Did the Dodgers play today? I have been totally out of the loop today. Dude, the Angels are 8-4 right now. What the heck? They are on fire. Yeah, no Dodgers. The Dodgers did not play. The Angels scored 11 runs today. Can you believe it? Mike Trout's just on fire. It's kind of crazy. The Dodgers will be back tomorrow at Dodger Stadium. We're in the late game, 7-10 against the Cubs. The Cubs are 9-6. Wow, that's unbelievable. Damn. I think we're gonna destroy. They got Boyd. I don't even know who. Matthew Boyd. He's gonna get rocked. Let me see. Matthew Boyd. Matthew Boyd. I've never heard of Matthew Boyd. He actually does pretty good against the Dodgers. We'll see. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Tomorrow, Freddie Freeman bobble. Hey, Freddie Freeman needs to come back. The lineup's not the same without Freddie. Tickets are $250. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, Luka went off, dude. It's his old team. He's going to give it to him. I'm shocked he didn't drop 50. You saw the newest FanFest trailer. They show Star Trek and Dungeons and Dragons, how it will look inside the walkthrough. You saw the new FanFest trailer? I have not. Where's this FanFest trailer? Is it on Instagram? I have not seen it. I'm playing catch up, honestly. FanFest. I don't see anything about what it looks like inside. What is this? Manifesting awesome cosplay at Universal FanFest. Okay. This does not show inside. I saw this one too. Messaging all our friends to get their cosplay ready. Man, they are just like, cosplay, please. Please cosplay. This is cosplay. On YouTube, let me see. Universal Studios Hollywood. Universal Studios Hollywood. 13 hours ago?
Engage.
Really go there. Universal FanFest Nights at Universal Studios Hollywood, an all-new immersive fan event. Experience the best of sci-fi, fantasy, gaming.
Whoa! What? I nobody talked about this. What the freak? I didn't know we had visuals and stuff.
Experience the best of sci.
What? Dang! Look, that's inside Star Trek right there. All right, let me watch. Let me just play it.
Experience the best of sci-fi, fantasy, gaming, and anime all in one night. Start select nights April 25th through May 18th. Universal FanFest Nights, only at Universal Studios Hollywood.
Damn. What?
Immersive fan event. Experience the best of sci-fi, fantasy, gaming, and anime all in one night. Start select nights April 20th.
Wait, what the heck is this? Wild. So that's what Hill Valley is going to look like. Very dark. Maybe, wow. That's my first reaction. Like, there's not a lot of light. Why did they put this on their Instagrams? And this is cool.
All in one night. Start select nights April 25th through May 8th.
Wait, what? Man, I wish I could tell you what we're looking at, but this Dungeons and Dragons, this is a walkthrough, so I'm assuming that's what it looks like in there. Look at the set. This is cool. Maybe that person's like telling us a story or something. What's up, John Brown? They want me there early. We have our own locker. All right, all right. Thank you for the super chat, John. Got to get that locker. Wow, this. I didn't even know it happened, but I'm glad you told me. Dungeons and Dragons walkthrough. Johnny with the super chat. Fire it up. Thank you, Johnny. 3 Angels had 2 home runs. What? Why are the Angels like this home run powerhouse all of a sudden? 3 Angels had 2 home runs each. Joey Adele had 2 in 1 inning. What? Some dude had 2 home runs in 1 inning today. Taylor Ward had 2. Trout had 2. That's freaking nuts, dude. Dude, Angels, they're balling. You know, all the smack talk I was talking, they're balling. It's kind of shocking. I didn't know 3 players had. Dude, how do you have 2 home runs in 1 inning? What the hell? Like, that is garbage pitching staff, obviously. Tampa Bay sucks. I don't know what else to say. Dude.
Start select nights April 25th through.
What the heck? This thing's like lunging at you.
Select nights April 25th through May 18th. Universal Fan.
Got that One Piece. I'm assuming this is footage from like One Piece somewhere else, like not our, because like we're having One Piece in the main street of Universal, you know. Damn, this got me hyped. Fernando Tatis had 2 grand slams in the same day. Dude, how is that possible? Who does that? He has to be the only person to have ever done that. Like, that's just ridiculous. 2 home runs, 2 grand slams in 1 inning.
Universal FanFest nights only at Universal Studios Hollywood.
Yeah, that baby Niffler's for sure coming to FanFest. Look at that. These are visuals. Dude, this is the meat and potato we've all been waiting for. Wow. I can't believe this has been out all day and nobody's talked about it. Look at the visuals. This is the new projection show for Harry Potter. Yeah, I'm not seeing nothing new in the Super Nintendo. God, I just want to keep rewatching this.
All new. Experience the best of sci-fi, fantasy, gaming, and anime all in one night. Start select nights April 25th through May 18th. Universal FanFest nights only at Universal Studios Hollywood.
Wow. Unbelievable. This was great. I'm sold. I'm glad I already got a ticket. Is there anything sold out for this thing? Hey Mondo, do you think current Disney could come up with something that could compete with FanFest? They for sure can. But the problem is FanFest is storytelling. Disney, for whatever reason, they're not in the business of storytelling lately. Their After Dark events are just a mumbo jumbo of random characters and weird foods, and that's kind of it. Nothing really special. This is like 2 legitimate walkthroughs, a projection show, characters that you will never meet unless you're in FanFest. They're going to have Yoshi debut for the first time in the world, like as a meet and greet. There's supposed to be a drone show in Super Nintendo World. Wow. This is just crazy. Alright, this is my last time I'm going to watch it. I'm goo goo gaga over this. I didn't know this happened.
Experience the best of sci-fi, fantasy, gaming, and anime all in one night. Start select nights April 25th through May 18th. Universal FanFest nights only at Universal Studios Hollywood.
Universal FanFest. Wow. Epic. Sold. Disney technically has D23. Universal doesn't. I'm not looking for Universal to do a D23. But the fact that Disney does that, it's pretty cool. The last 2 or 3 D23s have not been that great. Last year was a great one, but the ones before, not so much. Those Back to the Future characters are probably going in a Universal Great Britain. It's crazy. No preview of Nintendo Drone Show, I know. Are things selling out for FanFest? I have no clue. Universal FanFest. Tickets. We want tickets. A general admission. We'll just look up general admission. 74. That's what we want. Is opening day is the 25th? Where are the dates? Yep, April 25th. Okay. So, yeah, everything is still available. April 25th. Yeah, nothing has sold out. Dude, what a great value. $80? Like, you still have to consider that, like, you could still do the park. Like, a lot of the rides are going to be open. $80. Disney After Dark events are like $170 these days. Like, some absurd number. Wow. Wild and out. Do they still have the fandom? Where's the fandom? Fandom pass. $250. Oof. I don't remember when I paid $250, but $250 seems like a lot. Yeah, this one has not sold out. It's still there. Still there. The fandom pass. Wow. I heard from some managers at Universal that I know that is not sold out, but they definitely selling really good. Hey, that's good to hear. That's good to. I hope this event just sells like crazy, and they just keep doing it every year. Cause why not? I love After Dark events at Universal. They don't do them very often, but they're great. Doesn't it look like One Piece characters are in Waterworld area? Yeah, it looks like they used from a different Universal. It's not ours. Any word on what will replace Fast and Furious Supercharge? You know, it's starting to sound like a retheme is happening more than park expansion over there. That's just what it's sounding like. Not to say that we in the future they could just take down that building and create something new. But at the right now, right here, right now, it's sounding like a re-theme, just a new screen show. We got Brian dropping a super chat. Mondo, how cool would it be if when you get down to the courthouse square on opening night and Huey Lewis and the News is playing Power of Love? I might cry, dude. I love Back to the Future. Back to the Future is like one of my favorite franchises of all time. I could watch that movie any day. Just watch it. Not many movies where I could just, at any point in the movie, and then you just finish the movie because it's so good. I could do that for Back to the Future for sure. Saving Private Ryan, Dark Knight. I could just watch Dark Knight at any point and just love it. Some good movie. Drumline, for whatever reason. I love Drumline. I need to watch that again. Compare that to One Night of Star Wars. Yeah, I'm not hearing the most I'm just hearing negative things from Star Wars Night. That's just me being honest. I don't want a sold out event though. I want to see the ground at Hill Valley. Hill Valley is going to be like a Comic-Con. Everybody's going to run down there, man. We don't get to celebrate Back to the Future like this. And we're celebrating it where it was literally filmed. Like, that is just stupid cool. Ridiculously cool. Man. Yeah, I agree. Power of Love. $80 is not bad. I ain't complaining. Yeah, at the end of the day, you could do the rides. Like, crazy. Crazy. The eyeball guy is Xanathar. Yeah, I'm excited. I don't know how he's going to come into play with this, like, Dungeons and Dragons walkthrough, but I'm excited. I can't wait to see the storytelling aspect of it all. I want to go to something that I had no idea I was going to talk about today, but I saw it earlier. All right, so today, I don't know if you guys saw, but Horrors Unleashed tweeted this. Dying to read about Universal Horror Unleashed? Click below to get all the terrifying details. Well, that's what I want. That's what I want. All right. I have not read this. I just saw it come through my timeline earlier in the morning. So I was like, I'll get around to talking about that at some point. This is it. This is that time. Unmasking the story of Universal Horror Unleashed. What is this about? Las Vegas, Sin City, located a short drive away from Death Valley. What better place to house Horror Unleashed, a brand new relentless spectacle of fear. Man, they're using some big words right here. Relentless. Brought to you by the horror masterminds at Universal, opening August 14th. August 14th is, I still think, a disaster. I still think it's literally one day before Midsummer. Midsummer is literally the community that would go to this. It should just be delayed a week. Just delay it a week. Make it after Midsummer. Have a panel at Midsummer. A new trailer showing things. Build a hype up at Midsummer. A lot of people would be like, hell yeah, I'm traveling to that next week. Midsummer today, Unleashed next week. But no, they're like, you know who's dealing with this right now too? Star Wars Night right now. And Star Wars Celebration is happening. I think it's like in Japan or something. So like all these hardcore Star Wars fans, they're all in Japan Star Wars Celebration. They're not here. This year-round, fully immersive horror experience will bring your greatest fears to bone-chilling life. You read that right. Spooky season is now year-round. What is Universal Horror Unleashed? Horror Unleashed is a horror experience unlike any other, featuring a combination of haunted house, live entertainment areas, frightening themed food, and beverage experiences in select area. It's going to appeal to the die-hard horror fan. It's going to appeal to somebody completely new to the genre and everybody in between. The second you walk in, you're immersed in an environment. Every single thing from the floor to the ceiling is horror. Step inside Horrors Unleashed and you'll find yourself in Warehouse 25, an abandoned production warehouse filled with cursed and haunted set pieces, film props, and other mysterious paraphernalia from the Universal's legacy of horror. As guests explore the immaculately themed environment, they'll be able to venture into 4 thrilling, immersive haunted houses. Universal Monsters, Texas, Scarecrow the Reaping, Blumhouse. Surrounding the haunted houses will be 4 fully themed live entertainment areas, each with its own horror experiences. You'll wander through a classic Hollywood horror set inhabited by gothic vampires, a film vault populated by all manner of serial killers and slashers, and a graveyard possessed props, and the storage yard morphed into the home of Twisted Carnival. I don't know how this is going to come off, but I almost feel like the areas outside the mazes are going to be cooler than whatever the heck happens in the mazes. Because, man, every time I read about the live themed areas, the spots outside, I just feel like there's a lot of love going into that thing. Not the maze itself, but the stuff outside the maze. Because in my opinion, like, we already know what's going to happen in these mazes. You know what I mean? We've been there, done that, been there, done that, been there, done that, been there, done that. But these like outside of the haunts, I've never done any of that. I'm very excited to do something like that. It just sounds cool. That's what I'm trying to say. The stuff outside sounds really, really cool. And of course, there'll be plenty of drinks and delicates to sink your teeth in as you explore Warehouse 25. While HHN, our scream-worthy seasonal event at Universal Studios in Hollywood, is focused on high-octane, jump, gas, scream for your life moments, Horrors Unleashed has provided the creative team with an opportunity to focus more on world building, diving into the deeper narrative behind the scare. Universal Horror Unleashed gives us the opportunity to give our guests more time to really enjoy the characters, learn their stories. What are we talking about here? Unlike HHN, where guests pass through each haunted house at a steady pace, Horrors Unleashed will let you soak in the scares throughout the whole experience. Damn, so like you're just stuck in a room with Leatherface? Is that what's going to happen? Speaking of Vegas, it's no secret that Sin City has a wide array of entertainment. Horrors Unleashed is setting the bar for scares. Las Vegas does have some different horror offerings, but nothing to this magnitude. Nothing that provides year-round horror. They got horror escape rooms that are year-round, you know what I mean? Nothing with this intricate of a story. What really sets us apart is the immersive nature of what we do. We're offering way more intimate type of show and story that people can really get involved. In other words, Horror Unleashed is the place to be in Las Vegas for next level scares and immersion, offering an unbelievable experience that only Universal can provide. Okay. for decades. I don't know about reading this whole thing. All right, this is the end. Universal has been creating most frightening films and events. Safe to say that we're beating undead heart of the horror genre, and it's fitting that the creative team approached Horrors Unleashed with the goal of continuing that century-plus legacy. When you think of horror, you think Universal. We established ourselves with Universal Monsters, and horror continues to grow with this company. How do we provide that in year-round experience? With legacy and framework in mind, Nate and other members of the creative development group have been meticulously crafting the look and feel of Horrors Unleashed. There really is a science to how to build these rooms and how we scare people. It goes far beyond haunted experience and into a really logistical, almost scientific idea of how we scare people. Fun part of the science, figuring out how to scare all different kinds of people. For example, if you're like me, you can handle all manner of demons, goblins, and ghosts and ghoulies, but a single bone-breaking sound effect, and it's over for me. You'll never hear me cracking my knuckles. Okay. When I say it includes something for everyone, it really includes every kind of fear you could think of. It's going to touch people on those levels, but it also includes every kind of experience. What does that mean? You got to give us a little more meat on the bone than that. If you're the kind of person who wants to come and just really immerse yourself in characters and delve into the world that we created, it's going to be there for you. Well, we'll see how this goes. I'm still not sold on going opening day, but mainly because I'm so set on doing Midsummer Scream, you know. No conga lines. I'm flying to Vegas for Unleashed and flying back next day for Midsummer, dude. That's crazy. At least that flight's 30 minutes. It's bloop bloop. You're just, you know what I mean? We wait longer in LA traffic, right? They're supposed to have holding rooms in Unleashed. I don't know how to interpret that. Do we want that? Is that gonna play out well? I don't know. That's something new. So it's hard to put a finger on it, you know? What's up? Murdy said this morning not to expect any HHN teasers or hints for a while. Well, the facade work is all we need, right? Oh man. To get away from all this HHN, let's jump over to California Adventure. Check this out. Look at this.
Look, it's working again. Oh my Lanta. Wow.
The geysers are working again. And all three of them. It wasn't just one. I don't even recall the last time I remember all of them just shooting up in the air and just there was no way you're getting through these things without getting drenched. I've never seen so many people outside of Grizzly River run just drenched completely. These guys are just wrecking people. But honestly, it felt really hot out there, so it's a great thing. I was really considering doing this ride because I wanted to put it in my vlog, but when I saw the geysers, I was like, I don't know about that. I still have a long day ahead of me, so that's why I didn't do it. Oh my Lanta. Probably John is holding off until Midsummer. Nah, that's so long to wait for an announcement. That's brutal. Honestly, I would do if I had the chance, if I had the chance, like, for all its rumored Terrifier, if Terrifier is real, I would announce it as early as I can. Just Terrifier, coming to Horror Night, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Like Art the Clown just smiling. Like he doesn't even have to do nothing. You just smile at the camera, all twisted and crazy. And that's it. 2025. See you soon. That's all you need. That's all you need. And all the stuff after that, let it fall in place. But I think an early banger announcement just sets the tone of like, this is going to be a great HHN. But if their first announcement's like Universal Monsters, it's like, not hating, but it's just like, it's not what we want. We want a banger. Just drop the banger. Working on a project. Thought I'd stop by. What's up, Orange? Orange juice? I don't remember the last time I drank orange juice. I think it was Disney Cruise a long time ago. I don't really drink orange juice. But I'm trying to think. Is there anything else that I really wanted to talk about? I think maybe this one I want to show real quick. So earlier today, I posted a vlog. This is just pictures from that. This is Avengers Campus and what it's looking like currently. Dirt fields are great, but when do we start seeing work be done? Foundation, beams, drilling for supports. When is all that going to happen? I just get a hunch that like things are taking a little too long out here. Because we've had Infinity Defense announced for a long time, a very, very, very long time. So we'll see. We will see how this plays out. At least it's nice to know there's a dirt field there because that's the first step for anything. But I don't know. Hasn't been that much progress since the last time I looked. I feel like the last time I looked was like a month ago, somewhere in that range. We're for sure getting announcements beside the trailer in May. Besides the trailer in May, what are we talking about in May? What do you mean May? Mondo, have you heard of VHS movies? Yes, I've seen VHS. They are crazy. I haven't seen the newest ones though. I just kind of fell off. I think I got up to VHS 3. I think that's the furthest I went. VHS 1 and 2 are just, they're probably all crazy, but like 1 and 2 was really, with that like demon dragon kind of thing. That was a crazy one. Literally scarred me when I watched that. It was like, what the freak? We're for sure getting announcements besides the trailer in May. What does that mean? I'm trying to understand. You insiders are hilarious. You have no idea Universal is building in real life scavenger hunts at all their parks. Sure. They already did a scavenger hunt. It was for like pass holders. They had like a list. They gave you a paper. Let me see. I think that's it. Everything I wanted to talk. I really wanted to talk about that Unleashed thing. That was the big one, but I kind of want to say it was a disappointment. I thought they were gonna go into detail. They don't have to show things, but go into detail. Like what are they trying to get more out of Texas, or what is it that they're trying to go deeper in Exorcist Believer? You know what I mean? I thought they were gonna say something. Yeah, I'm still in awe of this trailer. I'm gonna try to make this a big deal tomorrow. It's obviously late today, but I'm gonna try to make this a big deal tomorrow.
Experience the best of sci-fi, fantasy, gaming, and anime all in one night. Experience the best of sci-fi, fantasy, gaming, and anime all in one night. Start select nights April 25th through May 18th. Universal FanFest nights only at Universal Studios Hollywood.
Awesome. So awesome. I'm kind of losing hope for Terrifier after watching that facade. Yeah, just because it's Poltergeist, if it is, Terrifier could still happen. It could still happen. You know, those speculation maps, for whatever reason, they've been accurate, but maybe it's inaccurate. They've been wrong in locations before, too, in the maps. I noticed Disneyland is closing early on May 14th. They usually close at midnight, but closing at 10 p.m. that day. Possible media event? Yeah, I could see a media event. They're for sure going to be doing media. The 70th is going to be a very big deal. I don't know. That'd be my best guess, a media event. Do you think Universal Hollywood Hotel they are building could be another version of Helios? Yeah, if and when a hotel comes, it's going to be the same magnitude. Just gigantic hotel. It's the centerpiece of it all. It'll probably, I don't want to say look like it, but it'll be somewhat the same. It's going to be crazy. It's crazy. All right. I think that's it. That was the main thing I wanted to get through. Do not lose hope on Terrifier. Keep your hope up on Terrifier. We can't lose hope. We can't lose hope. Obi-Wan, you're my only hope. All right. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I know it was a super late bonfire, but man, I'm glad we did this bonfire. I had no idea that trailer existed. I'm glad I got to read that Horrors Unleashed thing. And hopefully we get some great updates. I should be at Universal tomorrow. If everything goes well, I should be at Universal. So expect a vlog. I don't know if I'll do a bonfire. I might go watch a movie tomorrow. I think there's like a movie that came out that I really wanted to see. Drop came out. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it though. I did see Death of Unicorn, boring as heck. Never watch that again. Is it incoming soon? Oh, Sinners. That was the one. Supposedly that's good. And it doesn't come out to the 18th. I thought that came out this week. What are we on the 10th? Oh, yeah, no, Sinners I heard was good. I heard it was good. But that was the one man, maybe I don't go to the movies tomorrow. There's just some garbage right now at the theaters. It is not good. It is just not good, man. All right, you guys have a good night. Love you guys so much. We'll talk to you tomorrow, and we'll keep everybody posted. Thank you guys. Smash the like button. We're firing it down. Love y'all.